realize your friends is over here at the same time.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Tapping back in with a DJ and a rapper. Just got the DJ today, special edition, man. We're gonna start doing these music reviews, and so we're just gonna get right into it. What we got here is Hard Reset by G Perico. This just came through my Spotify, and that's how I'm gonna do it. When something new come across Spotify, we just listen to it, and man, it's gonna be live and impressive about how it, affected me. You know what I mean? And so we got this G Perico. We're gonna get into this second song. It's called Turn Up. Let's see what this is about.
Baby, I ain't got no regrets. They told me I would.
And so we listened to Turned Up all the way through. Didn't really grab me. And that song, what is G Perico trying to get across? What is he trying to say? First song, it didn't grab me. See, the next song is what, Gangster Movie?
Get money, gang bang, and swallow it. Gangster movie, I get 'em.
That's Gangster Movie. I mean, I don't know. What y'all think about it? It just, it may not, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I've outgrown it. G Perico is probably, I'm not his target demographic. But I like some of G Perico stuff. He got this one song called Everything I Need. That was on repeat. So, shout out to G Perico. But man, so far, man, I think, Burning Bridges, the intro it was cool. The intro, man, based on the intro, I thought we was gonna come in back bangers, but so far, Turn Up in gangster movies, man, gangster movie or whatever the fuck, man, that shit ain't cutting it, man. So we gonna see what's up with the next song, Questions, man. Questions is next. Yeah, so that's Questions, man. Another song that's just below mediocre, in my opinion. I ain't feeling it. And like I said, I may not be the target demographic for this artist right here. Is he saying anything that's groundbreaking? What is, that's kind of my skill. What do they bring to the table, Because I'm also contrasted to the whole art form. From Rapper's Delight all the way to 2026. See what I'm saying? The whole scope. And so this certain torchbearer, G Perico, what is he bringing to the table? What is he saying? Is he saying anything substantive? Is he saying anything groundbreaking? Is it something new? Is it a movement you feel like, I forgot the name of his clique. Enterprise clique, and what is they speaking to, and so I'm listening to the music, and like I say, G Perico got a couple cuts that I like. State Pen, State and Fan, I think it's called. Everything I Need, I had that on repeat, man. That was banging. So I have the propensity, man, to listen to G Perico, but this right here, this Questions, it ain't tapping into none of my, I ain't hearing it. You don't hear it. You ain't hearing it right there. So, so far so bad, man. Let's see what Lobster's about.
Make up your mind, cause we running out of time. Fly time, jump in.
I guess Lobster. I don't feel it. It don't speak to me. I ain't really got much to say. It's just the album, the beats is sucking. Nothing groundbreaking. I don't hear nothing just that. G Perico's rap style is crisp. He's polished in his style. But just I don't know. Like I said, I like Everything I Need. I hear him on certain joints, man. Like I wonder what would happen if G Perico tapped in with Harry Fraud or Mike and Keys. Album together with them, man. His in-house producers they're convenient, they're right there, they in-house. I feel that, but he's suffering because of it, in my opinion, And that's just based on my, I've been listening to hip hop since 1978. And so I'm contrasting it with the whole body of hip hop. And yeah, that's what happened when you become a rapper, man. You step into you got big, big shoes to fill, man. It's a lot of, man, from Biggie, Tupac, and just everybody. You know what it is, shit. Sugar Hill Gang all the way in between. All the groundbreaking things that happen all be in between there. And so, and you hear it, like, where's it just seems like it's just a quick put together. It ain't no, where you really, like gumbo, you really put your heart and soul in it. I don't hear it in that song, so. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion on G Perico, and I'm saying so far, and I'm gonna listen to the next songs, but so far, all the songs have been horrible. It's just not hitting. And again, it may not be for me. I'm sure it's a whole bunch of people that listen to these beats and be like, man, that's the shit. Man, what? Over here, man, you don't know what you're listening to, okay? And I respect that, because more than one truth can exist in the same space. So I respect it, you know what I mean? But just, man, I'm not hearing it. And I like G Perico. I'm rooting for G Perico, Let's see what Hit Reset is about.
It's time to hit reset.
Yeah, it looked like Hit Reset was just like a little intro or something. The next song is Back In. Back In.
Reaction like an black bands.
Now we got Back In. We finally, to me, I like Back In, so I'm gonna add that to my playlist. Sound like it got that Law and Order sample in there. You know what I mean? I think that was kind of dope. I believe it's that Law and Order sample. And I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? A little detail, give it something to bounce to. And it was cool, so I added it to the playlist. So that's one. What's next? Now we got Abstract Gangster.
Get to it, man. Why the people sitting in?
G Perico, Abstract Gangster. I ain't feeling it, beat selection. And that's the thing, as artists, I will hope they don't feel like they can make every beat a hit. You see what I mean? To where any beat, just give me a beat and I'm gonna make it a hit, and just me rapping over it. You gotta select better beats. Or but it's just, it's young people that's on that vibration, that's on that cadence, on that energy right there. So I can't, for them, I respect it. It just ain't speaking to me as far as an old hip hop head, I guess, And I gotta respect that too. So shout out to G Perico, man. This ain't for me. He's younger than me, you know what I mean? So I'm not the targeted demographic. The next song should have been left by G Perico, and I think this is the last song.
This shit real.
Yeah, we're gonna add that one to the playlist. When G Perico hooked up with It's That Trey, I guess his name is, they make some magic. I liked it, that joint. It had a message to it, substantive. Something cool to ride to. And maybe that's what I'm judging the music to, man, is music that I would just bend corners to. And feel it kind of like. And maybe that's a different vibration than what's now. Because I'm old, you know what I mean? My era was in the 90s. Yeah, this music ain't for me. It's a different vibration. It's a different cadence. It's just, so some parts of it, I just got to be a fan of it as well, of its growth, its evolution, people's creativity. That's his expression of it, and I respect that too. So, shout out to G Perico. But me personally, my review on it, and this may not be everybody's review, but how dope was it? How many bricks? I think with 10 bricks being the best, I have to go with, man. I have to go with 4 bricks, man. That shit was light. With only 2 songs out, the whole album made the playlist. So that's my take on G Perico. It's kind of weak. The 2 cuts he got that I added to the playlist, I guess that's the album. I don't know. That's just one man's take as a fan of the genre. You know what I mean? Or the fan of the demographic. demographic, you know, hip hop as a whole, not West Coast, not East Coast, just the whole body of hip hop, you know. And what did that album right there add to the culture? What did it add to hip hop? What did it say that they didn't say on Banging on Wax, you know? What did G Perico say that they didn't say on Banging on Wax, just on a different beat? It's the same, you know what I mean? And that's the problem. Hip hop ain't evolving, you know? I be complaining like now how we listen to this, like me. I listen to the same music as my grandson. That's not good. You see what I mean? I didn't like the same music as my father. He liked the blues, and I was growing up on hip hop. I mean, I like the blues now. I didn't understand it then, you know, as a kid and listening to it, but I just, you know, that was the music he listened to, and I don't know, something in here made me not like it. But now, man, my grandson, me and him can listen to the same music, man. You know, and that's the kids, and I mean, so we all, parents now is like brothers and sisters now, you know, because we all listen to the same music. And I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool. They just are little brothers, you know, little sisters. They listen to the same music. And so, you know, parts of it is them trying to interpret the music in their own language, and that's of this spirit now. But at the same time, you know, they ain't said anything different that has not been said before. So. And it's just, I mean, I'm saying exactly the same thing. And so that's my take on it. And so I'll be trying to hear, like, I don't know, that's something special. Like, I don't know, whatever, like Nipsey had. They missed it. That was greatness right in people's face, and they missed it. You know, but you could see it was special, you know what I mean? And that speaks to even something more outside the music maybe, because he had a certain charisma outside the booth where he can articulate himself real well. And that was just inspirational and motivation, you know. So that'll do it, man. That's my take on G Perico. Y'all tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know, hopefully this don't get me in no trouble, man. Don't get people trying to split my wig or nothing, man. I come in peace, man. I'm just a fan of hip hop. That's all, y'all. Mean no harm, and I'm gonna just tell the truth, my truth. And that don't mean that everybody's gonna agree with my review and my take. It's just my opinion. And hey, I might listen to it in a different spirit, different environment, and be like, holy man, that shit is dope. I mean, I remember when E40 first came out, I didn't like E40. I thought E40 was whack. So so picture that. I was like, man, this dude, man, he rap weird, man. Man, that shit is garbage. Listen to that shit. And then my bro, E-Mac, he was like, man, Joe, listen to this shit. And so I listened to it with different ears, man, and I heard it, man. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. You know, like, oh shit. Because at the time, man, we was, you know, that's another story. But E40 was speaking a language at that time. And so, and it was exactly going on in real life, kind of like in our community. And so we could identify with it to a great extent. And I put that click down and dirty, man. This was the real one, man, the first one. But I think they got the sample back now on Mr. Flamboyant, you know. I think it's on for Bogart, you know. This was back then, the original one stuff. Before Jive, before they got with Jive and had to redo them. So, man, this was the real click. So, yeah, man, I listened to that shit, man, with different ears, man. That shit blew my mind, man. I was on E40 for, like, since, you know. I'll say E40 up into Charlie Hustle. That's just being honest, you know. I mean, E40 is, I mean, I still listen to E40, you know, but to me, and this is just my humble opinion, don't kill E40, you know what I mean? Just as a fan of hip hop, you know, I'm all the way up to Charlie Hustle. Or a lot of people that chop my head off, man, in different discussions, you know. Man, dude, this 40, you know, happy to be here, you know. Yeah, 40, you know, but Charlie Hustle, man, back. You see what I mean? Trump change and all that, man. 999,999 plus a dollar equals a meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? That was 40. Yeah, y'all, that's about it, man. You know, I got this fairly recently, and I ain't really even listened to the whole joint. So we're gonna review the game.